What up, guys? We in the Bronx. We in the Kingsbridge Bronx right here. So we all by Terrace View, but a dead end right here. So we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to go back up here. We're gonna walk back up. Yeah, we by a dead end area right here. So so like I was saying right here, it's a good day to be out in the Bronx. You feel me? So we just trying to shoot the mental health segment around the Bronx area. You feel me? And try to build a community back to normal. You feel me? So I tell people, people ask me, why you coming from the community? Because you want to know the history of the community. You want to know the history of mental health in the community. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I learned how I do it. Give me a second. Let me turn the camera.
Oh, stop it right now and be a good girl. I think she's a big shot.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk right here. Alright, I'm gonna turn down this block because the dead end back this side. So we're gonna turn up this block right here. Woo! To go walking, but we gonna get it. Go walking. Go get this money, baby. Alright, ready? Go walking. Alright, so everybody asks me what's mental health to me. Mental health is about building up communities, about understanding community better. You feel me? In a community, you see Hispanics having fun. You see Dominicans having fun. You see Mexican communities having fun. They out here listening to music, you know, blowing up the water fight, whatever. And this is how community is. But a lot of people don't get it in the Bronx. Because the Bronx is a lot of activity, you know? We started out on a 4 line on Kingsbridge Road. So we over here on a 1 line now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So respect is given right here, you know? But the community is about building up others. And sometimes we just have to understand what it means to build up community, you feel me? So it's like, gotta change, you gotta make different lifestyle choices, you know? That's how we have to do it, you know? So over this area, they're building up new buildings. I can't turn my camera because the guy's standing right here. So let's turn it right here. Hold on. Let's turn it right now. Hold on. Give me about 10 minutes to turn this. Hold on. So you see they're building up a building right here. I'm going to turn it down right here. So we on Terrace View, right? So yeah. So we on West 225th. Let me tell you guys something. So back in the 90s right here, I had a cousin, not a relative, that's 30. So we did a genetic testing shot back in when I was in the... Let me cross. Give these people room to walk. Give them some space. All right. So let's cross right here. All right. So I got my space. We good. So yeah. So back when I was a kid, I did a genetic testing, and to find what your relative is, what your genes, your genetic is, right? I found out that I'm 33% Spanish and 95% Jamaican. So 33% Spanish is Panamanian. So I learned my heritage by mental health because a lot of communities, they struggle with that mental health, especially in the Hispanic communities and also the communities that you favor and you see. You feel me? So I look at mental health differently because you could walk down this block and you see a lot of people, they struggle with it, and there's a lot of drugs and crack and cocaine around this area. Back in the 80s and 90s, bro, that's Metro North right down there. So back in the 80s and 90s, you see a lot of people on the corner streets, you know? They're on the corner and they used to smoke a lot of weed and crack around the corner sidewalks. And a young brother said to them, yo, my dog, you gotta change your life, you feel me? But sometimes the drugs is in their system and they don't want to change. You feel me? They just want to end it, you know? So when I look at it, bro, I look at it a different conclusion of my life, you know? So sometimes you come in the community and you feel like, what is it that I have to change? What is it that I have to do to make these people change? You feel me? And the thing about it is, I don't have to do nothing to make them change. They have to change for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to learn how to battle myself in a different route. You feel me? So I'm going to take you guys to the area where I was at 2 Sundays ago. And I'm going to take back the 1 train. I'm going to go back to the Van Cartel Park. You feel me? So we over here by Model Hill, that's Metro North right here. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take you over by Riverdale, where you see the area over by Southeast West Yonkers, where you see a lot of people in the Hispanic communities. They build up mental health differently. You feel me? So it's like I'm building up myself in a different perspective way. But it depends on how I feel and how we do it differently, you know? So yeah, the Bronx is where it's at, and I'm making money around here. and I'm gonna give you a progress report. I was over by 242nd Street, and I made about 968 views around that area. So let's get bingo. What's 225th? Let's continue. Let's get this money. Yeah. So right here, hold on. Turn that. What's faster to, oh, hold on. I think I could take the BX7 over that side, hold on. My fault. Respect. Yeah. You gotta say respect. That's the number 1 word of it. Respect. That's how it is. Alright, so let's go right here. 1 second. Hold on. Sorry guys, excuse me. Alright. So I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, so we gotta go. So I'm gonna take back that BX7 right there. Alright, we're gonna take that BX7 right there. And we're gonna take you all the way to the side where I made the most hits. I'm gonna take over by Riverdale right now. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna take it to Riverdale right now. Oh shoot, can't do that. All right, guys, we're gonna take it to Riverdale right now. All right, we're gonna take it to Riverdale right now. So we're gonna wait for that next bus. So we're gonna take you right to Riverdale where we was at, right? And we're gonna make this bread look. If I took the train, it would be faster, but I'm gonna take the bus instead. The bus is faster. I'm gonna get off in 3 stops, so we get money. All right, so we waiting here for the BX7 or the BX20. The BX20 is faster. All right, we're gonna take the 20 instead. All right, let's take on my phone, see when the next bus coming. All right, guys, we over by Broadway in West 225th, and we're gonna be out here 7:38. We're gonna get this done quick, baby. Now that money is, we're gonna get this done quick. All right, so we're gonna head over to the other section of the Bronx right now. The BX, that's a 10, right? The BX12, 28. Hold on, the BX20. There's no BX20 right here. Hold on. It doesn't show you the 20. Well, the 20 doesn't run on weekends. Oh, so the next BX, we could have took the 9, but the next BX is in 11 minutes, 13 minutes. All right, we're good. Alright. So yeah. So we're waiting right here. Oh! Alright, we're taking this. We're taking the BX9. Alright, we're gonna take this bus. Alright guys, we over here. Alright, take you out. Next stop.